Alright, so we're back and the spaghetti squash has finished cooking. The finish looks something like that, and as you can see, you just take all you need to do is take a fork and just kind of scrape around the outsides of that, and that'll cause kind of a stringy pasta look to it. Now then, over here I have some hamburger patties that I cooked yesterday, and all I'm going to do with those is kind of chop them up real fine and then put them in with this pasta sauce here and have some spaghetti squash with meat sauce. So give me just 1 second and we'll get that underway. Alright, so fire up the stove here and get my pasta sauce warming up. Now I'm not going to use all of this because I'm going to save part of it and put on some chicken with my spaghetti squash. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to grill some chicken here in just a little while, which we'll come back to. And I'm going to take the spaghetti squash, put down a little bit of Italian seasoned chicken that I will get to here in just a little bit, and then we'll take some of this pasta sauce and just put right over top of the chicken and the spaghetti squash too. So like I said, I'm only going to use just a little, probably about half of this can, and then we'll use the other half for the chicken. Perfect. And then, like I said earlier, I'm just going to kind of chop this up, get it as fine as I can, and then we'll just throw it in with the with that sauce, let it get warm, and then that is a meal. So a lot of times what I'll do with my foods is I use a lot of the leftovers as much as I can. So like I had mentioned, I made these hamburgers yesterday, and I was kind of over just eating hamburgers by themselves, so I gonna take these and chop them up real fine. And then we're just gonna scoop that into the pasta sauce. Stir it up here real quick. Now, I know what you're thinking. Where's the garlic bread? No garlic bread. Can't have the bread. This is a healthy cooking show, right? Alright, so we're going to find some containers here to put this stuff in, and we'll just start boxing up the food. So there's what it looks like whenever it's finished. It looks almost identical to pasta. I think that this stuff has a little bit better texture than what pasta does too. Sure, it is different, but you know, once you eat it a few times, then you'll get used to it and start to like it. I hope. I really enjoy it though. And I don't have any more containers, so I'm going to clean this one out real quick out of the dishwasher. Just rinse it, and then we'll box up the second one. After you cook your spaghetti squash, let it cool a little bit. It's much easier to handle that way then. And I think it comes out a little bit easier as well. So as you can see, I pretty well carved the entire inside of that squash out. Oh, there's a seed I missed. Alright, so that's pretty well done. And just a little bit of sauce over that. A little bit on that. And voila. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier, I have that left over for my chicken, and I'll come back to you here in just a little while.